Since everything in this play goes wrong, what is the worst thing that's ever happened to you at an audition?
Oh, at an audition. Well, you come to me straight away.
Oh God, no. I mean, there are so many.
Oh God, I don't know.
Okay. For me, okay, so I went for an audition for Pinocchio.
I went for an audition for a play where I had to play a dog.
So I auditioned for a tour of Disco Inferno. I once had an audition for a TV job where I shouldn't have been there because it was for a part of being a very, very obese stoner. And
I went for an audition for, it was an advert, this is in London, and it was a boxer. I had to play a boxer. And I went in, obviously I'm a large guy, and I went in and the room is just full of these athletic guys.
So the scenario for the advert was, there's a train carriage, weedy guy, beautiful woman, and beautiful woman's like massive boyfriend. Now I thought I was going up for the weedy guy part, but no, she'd put me up for the massive boyfriend. And when I got into the room, it was just full of bodybuilders who were 6'4", enormous, all shaved heads like me. And if you'd put them in a line and panned the camera down the line, it would have gone bald massive guy, bald massive guy, bald massive guy, gap, bald massive guy.
And I guess me trying to get into drama school for 4 years was a load of wrong auditions because I never got in, ever. So that's a wrong thing.
Yes, and I didn't know how they planned on doing it, what the direction was going to be. So I went, okay, well, I'm playing a dog, so I'll be a dog. So I prepared my piece, and they said, okay, go ahead. And I got down on all fours and did a load of scampering around and was speaking and just being like, oh, I don't know, blah, 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 doing all the lines and doing like pointing and like wagging my tail and stuff. And they went, okay, thanks.
I remember having to sing Defying Gravity for a Christmas show audition and having a little bit of a sore throat, and I wasn't very confident with it. I turned up and I didn't forget the words, but I just sung it terribly, like my voice was cracking. And I just remember the feeling of like finishing the song and being like, thank you so much for seeing me, goodbye.
They were like, oh, what's your name, Dave? Didn't have it on the list. So I wasn't, my agent had told me to turn up and they didn't have me. And the guy went, okay, great. So we'll see, let's see your speech. They saw my speech and at the end he went, brilliant, thanks very much. You haven't got it, but thanks for turning up.
My audition for this, originally, we had to do a thing that goes wrong. And I decided to do a makeup tutorial. And I accidentally reacted, actually in real life, reacted to the stuff I was putting on my face. So I smothered my face in this cream and then broke out in a rash and had to be like, I'm really sorry, this has genuinely actually gone wrong and I'm going to have to go to the bathroom and wash it off.
I sang Could It Be Magic? And as a magician, I thought it'd be... Yeah, take that song. As a magician, I thought it would be a great idea to do some magic while I sang Could It Be Magic? And so I made a pen float between my hands, but it was so intense, and I just kind of stared at the guys, and it's like, could it be magic now? No, and hold on fast. And I've never seen, as soon as I did it, I was just like, wrong choice.
So I thought, oh my God, right, okay, fine, it's fine. I'm an actor. These guys were all like athletes. I'll just read the script, I'll do my prep, and I'll be fine. And then I go in, I'm with the guy they paired me with a guy who was the Portuguese kickboxing champion and like had won that year. So he was like, it was totally, and he really wanted it. He was like, this is me, I'm perfect for this, don't screw it up.
So outside of kind of Mischief and the kind of stuff that I'm part of the writing for, I just get auditions for kind of young boys and things like that. So I had this audition for Pinocchio. If I'm being honest, I forgot I had it. I'm usually very thorough. I forgot I had it. And I woke up in the morning and was like, oh no, I've got this audition. And I had to prepare a song and I had to learn all these sides. So I went in and I sang this song and I didn't really remember it, so I did a lot of kind of like making up lyrics, and I couldn't really reach the high note because I gave the guy sheet music that was a little higher than I thought than I'd learnt it in, and then we did the piece, And as soon as we started, they said, oh, so we're just asking everyone today to not have the sides, just throw them away. And I was like, okay. So I threw the sides away and I was like, I'm going to have to really remember this. And then they made me skip. And I don't know whether they were just having fun with me because they could see how unprepared I was. But they were like, we just want you to skip around like a boy. So I was skipping around, like all my dignity just leaking out with every little skip. And I had to just be like, oh, I so long to be a real boy. And then like literally the guy was like, but you're not a real boy, you're wooden. So skip like a wooden boy. And I was like, and he was like, but you're a happy wooden boy. So and I did all these different things. I didn't get a call back. But I imagine they were just humiliating me to give me some kind of penance for not doing the prep.
I think that takes the cake.